Hey everybody, Roomba's doing its thing right now, so if it gets loud, I'm sorry, it's just made its way to my room. Today, Mama's worn out. Sorry, the lighting in here is really bad today. Yeah, so last night I was really anxious feeling, like nervous sick feeling in the pit of my stomach, had a bunch of like, not panic attacks, just feeling really anxious to where I was twitching a lot. And I said something to my husband about it, and he was like, yeah, I noticed. I was trying to ignore it, hoping that, you'd just get through it. So I had that, and then when I woke up to pump in the middle of the night, just this feeling in the pit of my stomach, I couldn't quite shake it. And then, again, when I got up, like, for good this morning. So I called and checked on the baby. They told me, the nurse told me that he did okay through the night, just a couple DSATs, nothing bad. So I was like, okay. I wasn't feeling great. I was like sweaty and just uncomfortable. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to hang out at home for a little bit, see if I can get myself feeling better. Because if I'm sick, I don't want to go to the hospital and get him sick. I ended up feeling fine, went to the hospital, I wore a mask all day, used gloves to change his diaper, didn't do skin to skin just in case I was coming down with something. I really think it was just God letting me know that I needed to be there extra today. Yeah, not a fan of today's nurse at all. To the point where she should never be my son's nurse again. Our personalities just don't mesh. And she just comes in like everything's blasé. She doesn't care about anything. It drove me crazy all day long. So alarms are going off everywhere. Shane's desatting. Nurse is nowhere to be found. No one came running. I'm not used to that. So Mama was on edge today, especially when my son's heart rate starts dropping and then his O2 sats go to 33% and don't come back up. It was like 5 of the longest minutes of my life. I started feeling panicky. I was like, what do y'all do in this situation? I mean, I was a nervous wreck. And what's funny about it is they all know I'm a nurse too. Don't think of me as a nurse. I'm not a nurse when I'm in that NICU. I'm Shane's frantic mother. That's all I am. I don't think like a nurse. Like tonight, his O2 sats kept dropping down in the 80s and then the 70s. And I'm like, gosh, baby boy, what the heck is going on? Like I'm sitting there staring at him. And he finally got his sats back up. And my mom came in to see him. And she's leaning in. She's like, is this oxygen even in his nose? I'm like, never even thought of that. Like, I don't think like a nurse. I think like irrational mother. So tried to get it back in his nose. That's another one of my biggest issues today with this nurse. So I go in this morning and his lip was taped like this. Literally like that. And his eye was drooped down this way. So he's like, I was like, that's uncomfortable. Like if my face was taped that way, it's uncomfortable. And she's like, no, he's fine. No. This is my son, and that's uncomfortable. So she peeled it back from his lip, but left his eye. So Alex came in tonight, and he's like, babe, his eye's drooping. And I'm like, it's tape. She has it taped down. So he was like, oh, no, that's not cool. That needs to be fixed. So we stayed and met the night nurse. And she was like, yeah, I'll fix it. So at 9:30, she's supposed to fix his tape. I'm sorry, today is more of a rant than anything, just because today I've been frustrated and sick to my stomach all day long. Like, his O2 sats just kept dropping. Next time it does it, like, oh, let's see if your oxygen's actually in your nose. God love him. So, Mommy didn't do skin to skin today, just in case she was coming down with something. Like, right now, I feel feverish, but I don't have a fever. It's weird. I don't think I'm sick. I think it's stress, anxiety, and worry, and the fact that I'm really not sleeping much. So, yeah, I think that's all my issue is. So I'll be fine to do skin to skin tomorrow. But he got to do skin to skin with Daddy tonight, and Daddy really enjoyed that. So that made Mommy happy. But oh my gosh, his oxygen saturation stayed at like 99 and 98 while he was laying with Daddy. So yeah, I don't know if it's because he's more upright. The way Alex was holding him, he was more upright, so maybe the reflux wasn't as bad, because they think reflux is what's causing him to desat anyway. So, I don't know, but they were really cute. So, yeah. After I talked to the night nurse, and it's the same girl that he had last night, and she was really good. Like, I got there this morning, and they're like, oh, he had some spit ups last night, and blah, 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 blah. I didn't get that when I called this morning. Why did you tell me that he did fine? If he didn't do fine, he desatted and had 2 big spit ups. I mean, that's what I'm calling to find out. So, I don't know. Today's nurse stressed me out. And everybody thinks I should be diplomatic about saying it. And I agree. I don't want to take anybody off. But I don't want to wait for a specific charge nurse to tell them. Because if I go in there tomorrow and this chick's his nurse, it's going to be a bad day. But, I don't know. He is just getting cuter and cuter and cuter by the day, which I didn't think was possible. But his little face is starting to fill out a little bit. And, oh my gosh, he's just so stinking cute. I posted a new picture today on Instagram of him. Just because, I mean, baby man is just, he's good and so big, but he's still so little. Like, he weighs 2 pounds, 10 ounces. He had lost some weight the day before. He gained some yesterday. I'm hoping that he goes up more because the doctor this morning told me that she wants him back at his birth weight by 2 weeks. And I mean, we're already 9 days in and he's only 2 pounds, 10 ounces. We have 3 ounces to gain in 5 days. So hopefully he can do it. But he has a poopy diaper every time we change him now. And it stinks because they're mixing formula in to help him gain weight. Daddy changed his diaper tonight and he was like, he pooped and it smells bad. Yeah, honey, that happens. It was funny. But, yeah, I felt a lot more comfortable when I left tonight. And I went to the grocery. It's like 9, something like that right now. I don't even know what time it is. Close to somewhere around 9. But we're just now making dinner. Yeah, so, but my Aunt Sandy came and took me to lunch today. And it was so nice. We just went over to Rafferty's. And I had a grilled buffalo chicken salad. OMG, it was divine. So that held me over for most of the day, but I'm looking forward to these steaks that are on the grill right now. So, yeah, kind of excited about that. But, baby man seems to be doing good. I did call on my way home. I know, I'm awful. I stopped at the grocery and then, you know, it's like 35 minutes to my house from the grocery store I went to, so I called to check on him because I knew his feed had just finished, like, right after 8:30. So I called, and she was like, yeah, I wanted to see how he tolerated it. She said, yeah, he desatted a few times, but he only went down to the 80s. And brought himself right back up. She didn't have to adjust his oxygen. She didn't have to stimulate him at all. Because today I told her, you know, he dropped to 33% today. She was like, really? Yeah. Figured you would have gotten that in report. And then I was like, oh, the nurse wasn't in there. So another nurse had come for that just because my nurse was nowhere to be found. Then she just kind of ambles in like, oh, thanks for taking care of it. I don't know. I just wasn't comfortable with it. No, it's just YouTube video. I'm just ranting to no one but the camera and all the people who are going to watch. Gotcha. He thinks I'm nuts. But, yeah, so that was a scary moment today. Mama's been nervous all day. I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now, and I'm pumping, and I'm getting a lot out because I had a friend text me today and suggest that I, listen to a video of him crying. I happen to have one. So I listened to that when I started pumping, and it seems to be, well, my left boob's doing good. The right one's struggling at the moment. But they do that. It goes back and forth. But I've been getting 20 mLs out pretty much consistently all day. So that's more than what I have been getting consistently. I'd been consistently at 12 and then every now and then a 20. But my cousin contacted me yesterday, and she's a lactation consultant, and she's coming to see me tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that visit. 1, because I haven't seen her in years. And 2, because I really need help. Like, I feel, like I keep telling people, I feel desperate to make more breast milk. I'm helpless when it comes to baby man. I rely on other people to take care of my son. This is the one thing I can do. One of his feedings today was all mommy milk, and I was so excited. There was no donor milk mixed in. Oh my gosh, it was just a proud moment for me. I know, it's the little things right now. I'm just trying to take everything in stride. Today was a stressful, hectic day, watching him desat a lot. Yeah, hoping tomorrow's a good day, because yesterday was a good day. So I'm hoping tomorrow's a good day. But I know that there's going to be good days and there's going to be bad days. I know that there's going to be days when I feel like I can't leave the hospital without losing my mind, which was today. But after meeting the night nurse, I was comfortable. But, I mean, it's just day to day. It's just, yeah, me taking it day to day and learning that I do need to take better care of myself because this lack of sleep is affecting everything. It's just affecting everything about me. So I'm going to work on taking care of me and being there for baby man. And yeah, it's a challenge, but I'm taking it on. God's let everything work out according to his plan so far. So I'm going with that because I trust that. I trust God's plan. He hasn't let me down ever in my life. So even when, things didn't go my way, he had something better. So things didn't go my way this time. After reading my pathology report and learning that there were complications with my births that no one told me about, yeah, maybe God was saving my life and Shane's. So I'm going with that. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.